Yeah.
So I will share video also. Okay.
Yeah.
Today, what we will continue, we'll continue the same topic. Yesterday we had started with object class, right?
Yes.
So inside the object class we saw one method, toString. So
Yes.
let me open my Eclipse. So I will give one more example related to object class, toString and hash code 2 method. Yeah, tell me.
1 second.
Oh, sure, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, right?
Yes.
So just I'm trying to open my Eclipse. Yeah, my Eclipse got opened. So the yesterday's example I will recall it one more time. So yesterday what I did, just I created one simple class A, and extends object. What I said, for every class, super class is object class. This is a super class. This is an inbuilt class actually. This class came as part of JDK software. So these are inbuilt class, and this class is our own class. So this one no need to write this extends object. I said, right, JVM will create for every class extends. Sorry, it's not coming. Extends object. So JVM will add these statements. Okay. So inside object class, yesterday I said there is one toString method is there. So I will show you the signature. So press Control, and if you see press Control, and if you keep cursor here, right, so you will get some different symbol, right, hand symbol. So click that one. So this is an object class, and this is an inbuilt class. So it's not written by myself or yourself. It's part of JDK software. So this is an existing class. So if you go to this class, right, there is one toString method is there, I said. So this is an existing method. So whenever you are trying to create an object of this class, and what you are trying to do, just you are trying to print this object content. What println method will do, it will try to call the toString method. It will try to do toString method. So toString method is there actually inside object class, public string and toString, right? Okay, so whatever method is there inside object class, you are extending. So that method will come to this class, right?
Yeah.
So just your inheritance. So what happened? This exact statement, this string toString method will be part of object class. So come to the implementation. See here, there is get strings something, and at the rate of integer toString, there is something is there. So this one right now you don't know anything, just forget about this one. So what it will do, so this statement will get the class name, current class name. That is some reflection API, some different mechanism that I will explain later. So by calling that statement, it will give the class name. After that, just plus, and you are hard coding some at the rate of. And after that, you are trying to do integer. You don't know right now, you don't know what is integer. What it will do, it will give the memory location of the address where it got stored. So you are creating an object, right? So it will take some memory. So that definitely that object should be stored in somewhere in your hard disk or RAM.
Yeah.
So for that should have some memory location, right? So hexadecimal address. So this second part will give the memory location. and first part will give you the class name. So just you are combining both and we are printing. So it will return, but after combining these everything, and it will return as a string. The same thing we are going to see here. So just I created an object and I'm trying to print this one. So now I will try to execute this one. See here, first part what I said, class name, package name dot com dot obj dot a. This is the package name and this is the class
Yes.
name. And after
Yeah.
that, at the rate of, and this is a memory location actually. So
Yeah.
every time it will change. Every time it will change. Let's suppose, you know, whenever you are trying to run, it will store somewhere. Whenever you are
Okay.
trying to run second time, it will store somewhere, different locations, right? So every time
Yes.
this memory location will change, but class name will never change, right? So right now
Yes.
1e something is there. I will run one more time. Let's see what memory location I will get. Say I got some different location.
Yes.
So every time it is storing somewhere and it will give the location. So that's what. So basically there is two methods is there right now, you know, toString method. And see here, there is one method is there, hash code. So hash code, just go to hash code method. So this is a native method. Hash code, what it will do, you know, it will hash code having some C programming. In C program we have pointers concept, right?
Yes.
You know, C basic, some basics.
No, I don't remember it.
Okay, fine. By using C language, we can able to get the memory locations of an object. But by using
Okay.
Java, it's not possible. By using C only, it is possible. So this method will use C language, and it will try to get that object memory location. So this is one more method inside the object class. So basically, there is two methods. Is there? One is toString method, and one is hash code method. So this is the some brief introduction about object class. For every class, super class is object class, and for this class also, object class is the super class. Like you meant to say like this: extends object object. For every class, super class is object class. So
Okay.
this is a simple example. So inside object class, we have two methods is there. One is toString method, hash code method. Okay, now we'll go to some different topic. So just I will close this project, right click and see here, close project.
Yeah.
Okay, now the second topic, I mean, we are going to discuss today is exception handling. So what is the exception? So I'm trying to create a new Java project.
Okay.
exception exception handle. This project name I had given exception handle, and next finish it.
Okay.
So inside that, right? So I didn't created any Java project. So inside SRC nothing is there. There is no Java files. So bin having, I mean 0 files. So
Yes.
now what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to create one simple class. File, new, class name, class. So class name I had given exception manager. Exception demo. EXEPTEION demo. So class name I had given exception demo, and package name I want to give com.exep exception.
Yeah.
So package name com.exep and class name exception demo. So here I did checkbox public static void main.
Yeah.
So it will generate the default method.
Yes.
So this, I mean, these steps all are clear, right?
Yes.
Okay, just I will remove this default comments also. Remove this one. So what I want to do here, so I want to write one simple class person. So I had given class name as a person. So inside that public public, and what I want to do, so some magic number, magic age, get, it will return integer, and my magic age. So this is one of the simple example. It will return integer.
Yeah,
Okay,
integer.
right now I am returning 0. 0 also integer, right? So
Yes.
so this one I will call from my, I am creating an object person p equal to new person. Okay, this is clear, right? So I created a
Yes.
simple class and get my magic age. So here, right, I need to pass age.
Yeah.
Age or not age, some roll number, I guess.
Okay.
Roll number or some number you need to pass. Right now I'm considering age. So what I want to do, if I will pass some age, right? So my some business logic I'm writing here 200 by roll number, ROLL, roll number.
Okay.
Right. So whatever number you are passing, that number I'm trying to divide it with 200. So
Yeah.
200 by some number, whatever number I'm passing. So right
Yeah.
now I want to call this function. So how to call this function? Object name dot. See here, right? Just now we had discussed. Inside
Yeah.
the person class, there is so many methods is there. One is
Yes.
two string, you know, and one more is hash code.
Hash code.
So these two methods, there is no actually inside this class there is no toString, there is no hash code, but it is coming from object class. That's what you
Yes.
can able to see these many methods. But right now you don't know what is this wait, all those things. You know only toString and hash code. And get my magic age. This one I written, right?
Yes.
So this is clear. Okay, I will call get my magic age, and I'm passing 10.
10.
Okay, and it will return integer, so I'm taking n. So I'm displaying that number.
Okay.
Number equal to n. So this is till now it is clear, right? So what
Yes.
it will return 200 by 10, right?
Roll number. Yes.
It will return 20.
Okay.
Okay, so I will let me check what I'm. So it is clear.
Yeah.
So if I pass 10, 200 by 10, 20. If I pass 100, what I will get?
2.
2. Correct. 2. Let's suppose if by mistake I send 0, what will happen?
Infinite.
See here, it got failed actually. It's displaying something.
Yeah.
java.lang.arithmetic exception. You will see this message in your calculator also, right? Something divided by 0.
Yes.
Means that is not possible actually. Okay.
Yeah.
But we should not display this message, right? Some meaningless message.
Yes.
For end user, we should not display like this, right? So you don't know what is Java, what is lang, you don't know. So how to handle these kind of exception scenarios?
Okay.
So that is the main goal. So we have one concept called TRY, try, open bracket, close bracket, CATCH. So here, what is the exception name we got here? java.lang.arithmetic exception. So java.lang means it's a package name, right? Java.lang, that is a package name. This is a class name.
Yeah.
So here I will copy this class name, arithmetic exception E. Okay. So this is a class, right? So inside the class E dot, there is so many methods is there. So one of the method is print stack trace. This class is part of JDK. This class is part of JDK. So now what I will do, I will copy and paste here.
Okay.
See here, right? Let's suppose now I'm just imagine I pass a number as 20. Then what will happen? 200 by 20. It will execute and it will return the statement. Once after returning, right, it will not execute any of the statement. If you do in any method, right, if you do one time return, it will not execute the next statements.
Okay.
So now I will see by passing 10 what we'll get. 10. Just I know I'm passing 10 and see what I will get. So I got 20. You mean to say by passing 10 it will execute and it will return. It will not execute these statements.
Yes.
Just we are expecting here there may be some exception scenarios may occur.
Yeah.
So in that case, return minus some junk number.
Okay.
So you can comment this one, you can remove. So let's suppose if you pass 0, right, what will happen? You will get arithmetic exception and this
Yeah.
statement will be executed. After printing this statement, you are returning some negative number.
Yeah.
So yeah, as long as you are passing some non-zero number, it will never execute. Just it will return directly from here. So whenever you are passing 0, it will throw some exception actually. This statement will throw some exception. So what the exception you are catching here? After
Yeah.
catching the exception, what you are trying to do, you are returning some different number. What now I will send input as a 0, just save, Control Shift Enter. See here. So these lines you are seeing, right? Why these lines are coming, just I'm calling some different method, right? So inside this method, yes, it is printing the exception class. If you don't want this one, you can comment this one.
Okay.
Just to see the exception message only. See now, there is no exception, right?
Yes.
So you can check here. Means how we can check here? If this if class, if n equal to minus 4 ones, you can display one message. Please don't pass 0, right?
Okay.
Else,
Yeah.
you can display the number. This is clear, right?
Yes.
If you are returning some my negative number means you are passing 0. So now I will try to execute this one again. See here, please don't pass 0. So now what I will do, I will pass 10. So now I will run again one more time. See here, I got 20.
Yes.
This is clear, right?
Yeah. Till here I understood.
Yeah.
Just this statement is there here. Catch arithmetic exception E.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Can you just repeat this? Like.
Yes, I will explain. So the inside try catch, you can write n number of statements.
Yes.
This is the block, you can write n number of statements like this.
Yes.
So this, let's suppose there is n 100 statements is there. If any one of the statement throwing this kind of exception, some number by 0. So some number by 0, it will throw an exception called arithmetic exception.
Yeah.
Right?
I understood you are catching the exception here.
Okay.
Using the catch statement.
Yes.
Okay. But how do you like this is like what exception in which error?
Yeah, I will tell you that one. That is a different say next point. So right now one simple example how to catch an exception, right? So you need to write catch and you need to pass the exception. The next statement is what are the different types of exceptions?
Yeah. Before going next topic, I have one more question here. In the initial Java exception error which you have showed earlier, there was a package name.
Yes.
In the package name, how you identified that arithmetic exception is a class name?
Yeah, I will tell you. Arithmetic exception is the class name. Yeah, this is the one you are asking, right? Java.lang that. See, forget about that example. This is our class, right?
Yes.
So, and this is our class package.
Yes.
So, just keep here. See here. You can able to see this message?
Yes.
So, what is the package here?
Com.exe.
Yes, this is a package. and what the last one is class name.
Class name.
So the simple example. In everywhere, if you see com dot exception dot anything, the last one is class name, and the before that one is package name. The same funda here.
So it can't have after arithmetic expression dot something.
Dot means that one. If let's suppose whenever you are trying to retrieve methods inside the class name, then you can. I'm not getting what you are asking. Dot something.
No. Here in this example, there are three words: java.lang dot arithmetic exception. I'm asking if there can't be any scenario java.lang dot arithmetic exception dot arithmetic.
Some dot, right? If let's suppose so this is a class. This is a class.
Yes.
Inside the class, if you have any static methods, then you can able to call that methods without using any object.
Okay.
That is the example we have already saw. Let's suppose take the same example I will give you. Public static int get num return return 90. So inside this class there is one method is there, and this is a static method. So just I will write here this one. So this is a person class, right? So person dot. So if you put dot, right, only static methods I can able to see.
Yes.
So below one is non-static method. So there is no static here. So I'm not able to see anything. Only static methods I can able to call by using the class name. So that's that is the advantage of dot.
Okay.
Okay. This example is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay, I will remove this one. Okay, this is fine. Now what I mean, now your question, how you can write only arithmetic exception. Maybe there may be n number of exception. How we are trying to identify? So there is one basically there is two types of exceptions is there. Types of exception types. One is error. I will tell you what is error.
I joined late. Actually, I forgot.
Okay, fine.
I joined at 10 o'clock only. I'm sorry.
Okay, fine, no problem. So now, just I will go back 1 more minute for Ramya. Okay.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Today, what we started, yesterday we saw an object class. Inside the object class, we have two methods. One is toString method and hash code method, right? So there is a simple example. Same thing I got repeated. Whenever you are trying to print an object content, person p equal to new person, and SOP of this p, if you try to print this one, println method will call toString method of this p. So let's suppose go to the same example. See here there is a toString method is there. So these toString method came from object class. So yesterday I said for every class super class is object class. Sorry, XTE. For every class super class is object class. So inside the object class whatever it is there, that will be coming to your class. So in the same way inside object class toString method is there, so that toString method will be coming to your class. So whenever you are trying to print this object, so toString will be called, and the toString method implementation I will show you. So this is an object class, and this object class is coming as part of JDK software. It was written by JDK people, Sun Microsystem people. So this is a toString method. It is there inside this object class. So inside the toString method, this get class name, it will return the class name of the current class, and after that you are trying to append at the rate and integer terms something, it will return that object we need to store somewhere in the location, right? So that memory location it will give the second part. So basically first part will give you the class name, and the second part will give you the object memory location. So that's what you will see. Where is the previous example? Overloading, overriding, structure. Yes, this is the one. Just I will try to run one time and will come to, yeah, this is the one. So here also same thing, just I created an object, and the object I'm creating, just I'm trying to print this object. So you will get, see here, the first one is the class name, com.obj.a. This is a class name, current class name, and at the rate we are hard coding, and this is the memory location. Memory location means it's a hexadecimal number, and this object we need to store somewhere in your RAM, right? So that location it will give you. So every time when you are trying to run, so it will give you the different location. See, now I got 5563. Now I'm trying to run one more time. Let's see what is the memory location we will get. Now I got 4cc something. Previously I got 555. So inside the object class we have two methods. I mean, actually basically right now we know toString method, and so this toString method is one method, and one more method is hash code. So hash code, what it will give? It will give you the current object memory location. So internally it will use some C programming, and it will try to get the memory location. C programming having the ability to interact with the memory location, like pointers, all those things, like star, and we are using right in C program. So we are using C programming language here, and we are trying to get the memory location, and we are displaying here. So that's what the yesterday topic, and today topic is, right, whenever you are trying to do some arithmetic operations, so it's like number by number. So here what is a simple statement, 200, and 200 I'm trying to divide it by some integer. So let's suppose if I pass as a 0, right? So what it will do, it will throw an exception like this. In your calculator also you can able to see this one, like java.lang.arithmetic exception. This class is part of JDK software. It was not, it is not written by myself or anybody else. So it is part of JDK, and it will return, I mean, divided by 0. So it's meaningless, right, for end user. So that's what we are trying to do. Whenever you are trying to divide some number with 0, right, so it will raise an exception. So the exception name is arithmetic exception. So there is different types of exceptions is there. I will explain you later. Just this is one type, arithmetic exception. So this exception scenario will come when you are trying to divide a number with 0. So here there may be possible, right? So this number is coming from different source. They may send 0. So that time you will get this exception. So in that case you need to write try, try, open bracket, close bracket, and here you need to write the statements, whatever you want to write, and you need to write the possible exception scenarios. So one exception scenario is arithmetic exception, and you need to return the same number again here. Let's suppose just consider I passed as a 10. So 10 it will come here, and 200 200 by 10, what it will give? 20, right? So just run here. So I am getting 20. So whatever number I am getting, just I am storing into one number, and I am checking if n equal to -1, print please don't pass 0, else I am printing the same number whatever it's returning from here. So now I am returning 20, and I am displaying number is 20. Let's suppose if I pass 0, what will happen? 0 will come here, and 200 by 0 it will return this, it will throw this exception message, and it will reach this block, and it will try to execute this block, and after executing this thing, finally I am returning minus this number. So let's see I am getting output as please don't pass 0. So why? Because after executing this statement, it will reach the catch block, and inside the catch block I am returning minus 4 ones. After coming back to this example, and again I am checking the same number, if n equal to -1, I am displaying please don't pass 0. This example is clear, right, Ramya?
Yes, sir. I am clear. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay, now the question is, now I know here 200 by 0 it will return arithmetic exception. I like just now I said there is some different types of exceptions is there. So let's see what is the different types of exception, and is there any relation is there, how to use that one. So that kind of scenarios we can see here. So one is error and one more is exception. So inside the exception we have two things. There is two types is there. One is runtime exception and one more is compile time exception. So basically there is three types of exception types is there. One is error and one more is exception. Inside the exception there is two types is the runtime and compile time. Coming to this example, so here, right, when the exception will occur, we can able to compile this program very easily by passing 0 also, right? But you know the 0 will create problem, right? We know if you pass 0 it will fail, right? We know that statement is very clear. If you pass 0 it will fail, but compiler is not able to check this statement. Let's suppose I can able to compile, I can able to run also. So this compiler is this exception type can able to identify only at the time of runtime. So when you are trying to run, that time only you can able to see this is an invalid statement. While when you are trying to compile this program, it's not able to identify, right? So these kind of exceptions we used to call as a runtime exceptions. So runtime exception means the exception will be identified only at the runtime, not the compile time. Let's suppose I can able to execute this statement by commenting these lines also. So it's not required actually. Just I'm commenting. So I will do multi-line comments. See here, I commented everything. There is only one line is there. So I can able to run this one. So here it's throwing java.lang.arithmetic exception. It is a meaningless. So if you return the same thing to end user, he don't know what is Java, what is long, what is arithmetic exception. So that's what we need to take care such kind of scenarios, and we need to return some proper number. So now what I'm trying to do, these kind of statements, there may be chance it may throw some exception. In that scenario we need to write try, open bracket, close bracket. Here you need to write all the statements and catch, and here you need to write the exception type, open bracket, end bracket, and here you want to write whatever business logic you can write. So now I'm not writing any business logic, just simply I'm trying to return one statement. And so this statement, so these kind of exceptions can be identified only at the time of runtime. So runtime exceptions does not require try catch block. So this statement I can able to execute without try catch also, right? So just now we saw I can able to compile successfully, I can able to execute successfully, but maybe execution time it may fail, but I can able to compile successfully and I can able to run. Maybe results is not good. So that is the difference. So these exceptions we used to call as a runtime exceptions. So runtime exception, it can be identified only while program is running, that time only. So runtime exceptions, it's not required try catch block. So I can able to run this, I can able to execute this line by removing try catch block also. This one is clear, right? Runtime exception.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This is fine. Now what I will do, I will go for one more class. Class animal. Okay. So inside that I'm trying to, not animal, database. So I had given class name is database public get string get file name. So what is the simple method, and it will return string, and method name is get file name. So here I need to pass something. You need to to pass number, integer, row number. You need to pass. If you pass row number, it will give you corresponding file name. So that is the simple method. So to give the file name, there is one thing is there, file equal to new file. So right now you don't know what is file. So this one, right, let's suppose if you want to create one text file by using the Java program, you need to use this syntax, file equal to new file, and here you need to pass the some delocation, some name you need to pass here, test.txt. Okay, this is clear, right? So right now you don't know what is file. Actually, this is one of the existing Java class. By using this statement, we can able to create the file, one simple text file. If you want to create test.txt, you need to use these lines. So just I written only one line, and after that I am trying to return return file. Okay. So I don't want this one. Okay, I don't want to give file, right? Right now you don't know file handling, so I don't want to give the file. I don't want to confuse you, so I'm trying to, right now you know how to create an object, so I will give object related thing only, get object. So what it will do, right now you know only how to create an object, so you know how to create an object, person p equal to new object. This is the one way to create an object, right? So I will tell you another way how to create an object. So this is another way to create an object. So class, this is a class, is a part of JDK. Inside the class, this is one method for name. So here you need to pass the, for which class you are trying to create an object. Com dot, this is the package exep. We need to pass class name here. So, person p or son. So what this statement will do, you are trying to create an object for person class. So this is an existing class as part of JDK. Inside that there is one method is there, and here, right, this here you need to pass the for which class you are trying to create an object. So the simple one, right? But still here it's not this class will not compile. See here, what is the error you are getting? See here, unhandled exception type class not found exception. So this method is trying to return one exception type called class not found. So what you have to do, you need to provide try catch, then only this statement will be compiled, otherwise it will not compile. See, right now you are not able to compile. So how to know what type of exception we need to write? So here just place cursor here. See, it is telling exception type is class not found exception. So just copy that one and write try, try, open bracket, close bracket, and catch, open bracket, close bracket. Here, right, the class name is class not found and object. Some name you can give any name. So you need to import this one. Okay. So now copy this line and just paste here. So now I can able to compile successfully, right? See why? Because this statement is trying to raise an exception type compile time exception. When we are trying to compile, that time only this line is not allowing. This line may throw class not found exception. So you have to write try catch block of type class not found. After that we can return whatever you want. So compile time, we can able to identify these kind of exceptions. So this one is a compile type exception. So the difference is clear, right? Compile time exception and runtime exception.
Difference is clear, but I'm not able to understand this class.forName statement.
Yeah, right now we don't know. That's what I told you. Know, by using this line, you can able to create an object of person. Right now, you know how to create an object only one way.
Yeah.
This is the only one way to create an object, right? So
yes.
Here, right? So what it will give? So I'll show you how. What is the advantage? This is a different concept actually. Reflection API. I will discuss it later. So it is executing this one. Arithmetic exception. I need to comment this one. So can I comment these lines? We have already saw these examples, right? Just I'm trying to. Sorry, I'm trying to comment this one. Just comment. Just I commented everything. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to create an object for the last one, database. Database db equal to new database. So inside that I'm trying to call one method db get object. So I need to pass some number, right? So I need to pass integer. So so this is clear, right? Just I'm trying to create an object, and by using an object I'm trying to call get object method, and I'm passing integer, and let's see what is the output you will get over here. See here, right? So class, this is an existing class inside the JDK class.forName, and here you need to pass a fully qualified class name com.exception.person, and it will return you of type class C. And right, by using this we can able to get the person object also, like person SYNP equal to get hash code. See, you know, right? Inside the object class we have one method. I mean, hash code and equals is there, right? So here it will return one person object. So that person object we need to store somewhere, right? So let's see that one also. C dot get modifiers. This is reflection API. I don't want to tell all those things. So I don't want to tell. It's a different concept actually. Reflection API. I will take separate class. So right now you can remember only one statement. By using this statement, we can able to create an object. Okay. So right now you can remember there is a reflection API. There is a different topic. Whenever I'm telling that concept, then I will tell you what is for name and what is the class name and what is the advantage of this object. Everything. Okay. So right now by using this statement, we can able to create an object. So but so this statement will throw an exception of compile time. So compile time exception of type class not found. So without try catch block, you are not able to write this line.
Yeah.
Okay. Just I copied this line. I deleted. Just I copy pasted. So there is no try catch. Just only one statement is there. But still I'm not able to compile this one. See, unhandled exception type class not found. So this one you can able to identify very easily, right? So compile time exception you can able to identify very easily once after writing the statement. So it is telling unhandled exception type class not found. So for that, what you have to do, you need to write try catch block. You need to write to try, and inside the try you need to keep the statement and write a catch block, and inside the catch block you need to catch the exception of type class not found. Otherwise you are not able to compile this program. So that is the basic difference between runtime exception and compile time exception. Okay, there is so many compile time exceptions is there, but right now I don't want to tell that examples on the fly. Whenever you are telling any topic like file handling, reflection API, so that time I will tell you so many examples. Okay, so whenever you are dealing with files, right, so that time I will show you so many examples of compile time exception. Right now you know only one example, class dot for name. So this is one example for compile time exception, and for runtime exception, arithmetic exception. Okay, these two are the simple examples for the compile time and runtime. So these two are clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now there is one more is error. So what is the error? So this one I will try to create one more class. Error demo. So just I'm trying to create a one more class. I will give the class name as error demo, error demo. And just now I did the check of this one, public static void main, so it will generate the default method. Okay, this is a simple class. And okay, before going to that, these two topics are clear, right? Compile time exception. Ramya, you also clear, right?
Yeah, I'm clear.
Okay, that's fine. So now we are going to first topic, error. So now you know exception, there is two types, and how to handle the exceptions, how to identify the type of exception, you know. So now the third one is error. So now we'll see what is the error. Let's suppose I want to write here one simple class, not simple, integer I equal to 10. So integer I equal to 10. Okay, if you pass integer I equal to 10, if you pass integer I equal to 10, I need to display numbers 1 to 10. Sorry, either 1 to 10. If you pass 100, I need to display numbers from 1 to 100. If you pass 1000, I need to display numbers from 1 to 1000. So that is the logic I need to write. So how to write that one? So integer is the input. So we have one for loop is there. You know the for loop, right? I think everybody know this for loop syntax.
Yeah.
Ramya, you also know, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, then fine. So I'm not explaining the for loop, directly I'm using. So integer initialization, integer I equal to 0, I less than 10, or you can write I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus, and here I want to display the number I. So here see, you can able to see the error, right? See here what is telling, duplicate local variable. This is one block, right? So inside the block, whatever variables you are declaring, it should be unique. So here I declare integer I equal to 10, and again I am trying to declare here integer j equal to, sorry, integer I equal to 10. So duplicate variables I am trying to create, that's what compiler is not allowing. So I am changing the variable I to j equal to 10, and I plus plus I less than 10. So finally I am printing j. Now I will try to run this one. What is this? For I j equal to 10, j equal to 10. Sorry, here I need to give j. So here remove I. Okay, so here right, I initialized a variable called j equal to 0, and every time I'm checking j less than or equal to I. First initially j equal to 10 and j less than or equal to 10, that condition is true, right? 0 less than or equal to 10, it is true, and it will increment and it will display the j number. See here, this is clear, right? So if I pass here 100, what will happen? So instead of I, just now I replaced 100. So now try to compile this one. So now I can able to see numbers from 0 to 100, right? So here just I changed one small condition, j greater than 0. So here, right here, 1. So here now what I did, instead of initializing j equal to 1 and j greater than 0, j plus plus. Just here. So it's what is happening here, right? It's keep on executing, right? So here it is.
Yes.
So it's keep on executing. After 1 hour, what will happen? The memory, whatever it is there in our system, it will be fully occupied with these numbers. So there is no memory will get out of memory. So actually this loop is infinite loop, right? This condition for j equal to 0 and 1 greater than 0. So always, right, 1, 2, 3 is greater than 0. This condition is always true. Always it is trying to print here. So it will never stop. So after 1 hour, what will happen? The memory, whatever it is there inside our RAM, right? So that will be filled. That will be filled and you will get out of memory. So that one we will see how to get that one. So now just this is a number, right? So number can able to hold the RAM having enough memory and it can able to hold. So instead of this displaying some number, I will create one object over here. What I will do, I will create one more object class A here. This is a simple class, right? So already is there. I will write here A1. This is one simple class, and inside this I want to create an object A1 equal to new J1. So I don't want to display this content. So here, right, for I, just now we saw this is an infinite loop, right? So just now inside the infinite loop, I'm trying to create an object. So just I'm trying to run this one. It's not printing. So after some time, what will happen? So for every time, what I'm trying to do here, right? So I'm creating an object for j equal to 1, I'm creating an object. For j equal to 2, I'm creating an object. So keep on objects are creating. So the RAM memory is 2 GB or 3 GB, right? So that will be filled with entire RAM memory, this object. So in that time, what you will get out of memory error. But it will take some time. After some time, what you will get, out of memory error. So it's to take some time. Okay, it will take some time, so I don't want to give this example. I will give some different example. Instantly it will create an error. So there is some errors is there, like method not found, that and all. Jar creation is required, but right now you don't know jar creation. So what I will do, I will go for some different example. Some real-time example I will give. Yeah, take this one, runtime, get runtime memory, integer, max. So take this example and I will explain you how we will get that term. Just keep it here. Okay. Right now, just I will comment this piece of code, and only long. Okay, and just execute it, and let's see how it will create any error or not. See here, we got some out of memory error, right? You can able to see it, right?
Yeah.
How? I mean that scenario will come. I will explain you. So runtime. This is one of the existing JDK class runtime, existing class. So inside that there is one method is there, get runtime and max memory. So we are trying to get max memory. So what it will give? It will give some one number, max memory. So what it will do right now for my mission, 4 GB RAM is there. So when I'm trying to do so many operations, right? So the 4